Jessica Alba is an amazing actress and businesswoman. Starting around 2011, another side of her was noticed by the public as she piloted her way into the baby business industry upon starting her billion-dollar enterprise, The Honest Company. Amid all her success, her life as a wife and as a mother of 3 has not been a secret to fans. But, are you sure that you know her well? Here are some extraordinary facts you don't want to miss about her. Number 10. Raised by a military father and a lifeguard mother, Alba has a special heart for serving people. What else to expect from a child raised by public servant parents? Growing up with a military father, Mack Alba, serving the U.S. Air Force and moving frequently was a normal thing for Jessica. Her father's career took her family to Biloxi, Mississippi, when she was still a baby. Then when she was 3 years old they moved again to California, then to Del Rio, Texas, and finally, they settled in Southern California when she was 9 years old. Her mother, Katherine Jensen, was a lifeguard and a certified scuba diver who taught Jessica how to swim before she could walk. Number 9. Grew up in a religious family. Aside from her born-again Christian parents, Alba also grew up under the care of her grandparents who were very religious Catholics. However, during her teenage years, she became rebellious and stopped attending evangelical mass and left the church. The church's way of treating women is one of the factors that made her uncomfortable, so, with this, she decided to abandon religion but still considers herself as spiritual. However, even after abandoning her roots, Alba vowed respect to her heritage by turning down roles that would require her to go nude as she believes that it is against the religious belief of her family. Number 8. Warrior and a survivor. As a child, Jessica Alba battled serious health crises, with asthma, a weight problem and regular pneumonia. She had surgery on her kidneys and had her tonsils and appendix removed. However, her parents always encouraged her to pick herself up and not to be defined by her illness. In an article in Daily Mail about Jessica Alba, she shared her childhood moment on a swim team where she came last by being chubby and slow and could hardly finish the game, but her parents told her to finish what she had started. For Alba, her childhood may be painful, but it is something that made her who she is today. Thanks to the tough love of her parents. Number 7. A superhero in the making. Growing up as a sick kid, Jessica Alba had dreamt of becoming a superhero, having superpowers and overcome everything. This notion shaped her interest in becoming an actress. Along the way of her acting career, Alba successfully made herself a superhero in several action movies such as Dark Angel and Fantastic Four. Later she realized that there are roles attached and expected of female superheroes that aren't favorable for real female characterization. After her role as a Sue Storm in Fantastic Four, she was able to grasp the reality that even movies are still lent towards the representational consideration of machismo fantasy. Number 6. On a plant-based meal diet. Jessica Alba has a healthy mindset. She always cared about what she ate as she has been devoted to healthy living due to her childhood health status. Thus, she has been working with a nutritionist, wellness expert, and health coach. Alba shares that she never been big on breakfast. Instead, she preferred her particular blend of a shake made up of vegan protein powder, a banana, matcha green tea powder, coconut water, and ice. On her Twitter and Instagram posts in February 2019, she pledges under Greenprint for 2 plant-based meals during a week for herself and the planet. Likewise, she always paired her diet with her workout routine. Number 5. Climate change influencer. Jessica Alba joined the Twitter world in November 2009. A recent analysis from Global Real News claims that she has 9,117,336 followers, following 1,485 people, tweeted 6,522 times, liked 1,828 tweets, and uploaded 1,292 photos and videos. Her most popular tweet is a post she retweeted from Time that shows a video of Greta Thunberg calling for the attention of the world leaders for climate justice during the UN Climate Summit, which gathered 5,089 direct replies and 163,000 likes. Around 6 months before the UN Climate Forum, she already expresses her climate concerns. Number 4. Women's rights advocate. Jessica Alba has been standing up for women's rights for a long time. In many of her interviews and posts, she always encourages women to share their unfiltered experiences as women in this modern era, to fight against sex trafficking, rape, forced prostitution, and for women to support each other. Number 2. William Mack, Knight. Watson quietly dated the Silicon Valley manager for nearly 2 years, starting in 2015. She was extremely protective of their relationship and refused to talk about him in interviews, most notably in Watson's 2017 Vanity Fair cover story, where the outlet noted she refuses to expound on him. "I can't talk about my boyfriend in an interview," she told Vanity Fair. "I've noticed, in Hollywood, who you're dating gets tied up into your film promotion and becomes part of the performance and the circus. I would hate anyone that I were with to feel like they were in any way part of a show or an act." In November 2017, Us Weekly confirmed the former couple's split per sources that said they went their separate ways earlier that year and were last seen together on May 25. Watson's representative declined to comment on her personal life. Number 1. Tom Felton. Though Emma Watson and Tom Felton have never dated, Watson told 17 in 2011 that she had a huge crush on her Harry Potter co-star. Felton played Draco Malfoy in the Harry Potter movies, while Watson played Hermione Granger. "For the first 2 movies, I had a huge crush on Tom Felton. He was my first crush," she said at the time. "He totally knows. We talked about it. We still laugh about it. We are really good friends now, and that's cool."